Kak Joko Mursito. Oke, sudah tampil Pak Kak Joko. Kak Joko. Kak Joko masih mute. Oh, nggak bisa.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, the admin is very strict. So I try to unmute. It's very hard. Yeah. Okay. Firstly, my honorable Madam Eva Diana, the mayor of Bandar Lampung City, and Professor Dr. Karomani, MSI, the president of Lampung University. My warm regards, Edward Sloh from Singapore. Dear Mr. Muhfadli Siddiq from Malaysia, and my dear friend, Mr. Chung Jun Chin William from Hong Kong, and Brother Ta Siwang Chu from Bhutan, and Brother Robert Pendrick from India, and also the head of Educational and Training Center of Lampung Province, Brother Kardiman Sudistyo. Salam Pramuka. Yeah. I think it's very hard for me to say because I have no preparation to speak in English, but Miss Bainah Seri Dewi forced me to speak in English. I'm sorry, yeah, but never mind. I try to. I think I hope the admin will show my PowerPoint, my PowerPoint preparation, which you help to show. My PowerPoint, okay. Yes, thank you. The title is Pramuka as a pioneer, penggagas, penggerak dalam bermanfaat teknologi informasi di masa pandemi COVID-19. Maybe if I translate in English, Pramuka is Scott is a vanguard, conceptor, and the activator as a driving force in the use of information and technology during the corona disease pandemic. So what must we do as a Scott, and what will we do? Yeah, what will we do to prevent the spread of pandemic COVID in Indonesia? Maybe I want to perform about what is the problem of youth in Indonesia, because many problem of youths in Indonesia. Firstly, nafsa, and then free sex, and then fightings, and then criminality, yeah, and also the about the problem of us as youth citizens in Indonesia, yeah, to be it's what's the responsibility as the youth of Indonesian, and also as the members of Gerakan Pramuka. we must have any responsibility according to our Scott promise and Scott law. Yeah. The pandemic of it next. Yeah. What is what's about pandemic of COVID-19? We know that the pandemic COVID-19 make the economy shock, the change of social, yeah, the change of culture, and make economy shocks, social shocks, and also culture shock. Yeah, and how to manage the social shock and cultural shock in Indonesia, as we are the scout, we are the scout leader, or we are the trainer leader of the Gerakan Pramuka. So we must take care about the problems. Yeah, we must take care about the problem. So how to solve the problem? We need three competencies. Yeah, three competencies. Yeah, competencies, personal competencies, and then professional competencies, and also social competencies. Yeah, we must have three competencies to solve the problem about corona disease in Indonesia. Yeah. Next, yeah, next, ya. To ISO Quo Vadis Gerakan Pramuka. Quo Vadis Gerakan Pramuka means where are you going? Gerakan Pramuka. Ya. Gerakan Pramuka, Indonesian Scout movement have Scout promise and Scout law is of our value system. Yeah, our value system is Scout promise and Scout law. How to implement the Scout promise and Scout law during the pandemic COVID disease 19. So maybe next, yeah, how to overcome the problem of youth, yeah, the problem of youth in a young generation in Indonesia, because the struck of COVID-19, it's not easy. So the UNILA, the unit of UNILA have a plan how to make the seminar. It's the way to solve the problem of young generations in Indonesia and facing the COVID corona disease 19, how to prevent the spread of corona disease 19 in Indonesia, maybe like this. We know that Laszlo Neji is the secretary of WASM, yeah, the earlier secretary of WASM, yeah, said that and Pramuka must allow the three pillars of wisdom. Yeah, the three pillars of wisdom. Firstly, modern, and then secondly, useful, and the thirdly is faithful. Yeah. So how to face the society 4.0, the concept of Laszlo Neji is very properly in this time. Yeah, it's very properly in this time. So Gerakan Pramuka must be modern, useful, and faithful. Yeah, don't forget about faithful. Faithful is our spirit of the Gerakan Pramuka. Yeah. Okay. Next. Yeah. So what is the problem and how the plan of the young generation, mainly Gerakan Pramuka, the young generation mainly Pramuka, to be the pioneer on the vanguard, and then the planner, yeah, the planner, yeah, and then the activator, yeah. So we must change, yeah. We must try to change the society, yeah. We must change. We must try to change the society to be a happiness society, to be the prosperous society, and to be the what's the bright the bright light society. Yeah. So Gerakan Pramuka must be moved, must be changed this. So what is the word of change? What we use to change? Change consists of the word C, H, A, N, G, and E. If if I substitute the words N, yeah, okay. If I substitute the word N, so it becomes touch, yeah. So we need touch, we need power, we need touch to change the society. We need touch to create a better world. We need touch, yeah, change and then touch. And then if we touch, if we have a power to change the society, so we have a chance. We have a chance to make a better world. So pay attention about change, touch, and chance. Yeah. Okay. Next. Yeah. Okay. Scott, yeah, Scott is a vanguard. A pioneer is a vanguard. So a vanguard must have must to be a planner too. Yeah. So make a good planner. So make a good planner, and also to be an activator to make a good movement, to make yes, to better movement. Yeah. That's so how to make the good the good society. So we must knowing the good, we must doing the good, and also loving the good. Yeah. So if we can knowing the good, doing the good, and loving the good, so we can make a better society. If we can make a better society, it means that we can make a better world. How to make a better world? So it must change the 3P, the 3P, ya 3P, pionir, planner, penggagas ya, pionir, penggagas, and penggerak. I say 3P, ya 3P, pionir, penggagas, penggerak, to be a 4P, ya, from 3P to be a 4P, ya, from Scott, Scott to be a planner, to be an activator, and we can change, we can encourage the Scott uh, to encourage their responsibility to make a good process, yeah, to change 4P, yeah, 4P. Firstly, process, yeah. How to make a better word must be a process, yeah, must be process. So from then, make, and we do, so we make a good process, a good process. After we have a process, so we have a product, yeah. What is a product? And we know where the place at the time. So process, make product, we know where is the place at time. So we have a price. Yeah. So we have a price. And about healthy was unpriceful. Yeah. Because healthy is all of our life make must be we need healthy. We need healthy in our whole life. Yeah, we need healthy in our whole life. So I think every day do the good. Yeah, every day do the good. Use technology and information. Before this, I just went to South Sumatra. There is a course for leader trainers, KPL, in South Sumatra, and how to prevent that there is no spread of the COVID-19. So all of the participants of DCLT uh, must be swabbed antigen. All of the participants and the trainers, and also all of the committee, and they were not allowed to go out. If they go out if someone go out and after come to the camp must be swab antigen again. So all of the camp of all of the place of the training clean from COVID-19. That is one of the efforts how to spirit the positive uh, positive person in COVID with the negative person. So all of the members, all of the person in the camp of CLT, all of them are negative. So there is no accident. There is so we trace every day we trace who, not every day, yeah, but sometimes we trace who the positive persons and the participants of CLT.
I'm sorry. The time is up.
Okay, thank you very much. I think the time is up. So I say that's a very good words. It a very good place. It a very good time to share our information and to share our experience about how to prevent the spread of COVID-19 disease in Indonesia. Okay, thank you very much. Salam Pramuka.
Okay, thank you for Kak Joko for your presentation. Okay, we will continue for the guest speaker from Hong Kong, Mr. Chung Yun Yin William. Are you ready in the room meeting, Mr. William? Mr. William from Hong Kong.
Hello, hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Can you help me to share the PowerPoint? I've prepared the PowerPoint. Can the operator help me? Or you can share it. You can give me as the host so that I can share the PowerPoint.
Okay, wait a moment, sir.
Please wait. Can you help me to share a PowerPoint? I have a PowerPoint. Can the host set me as a co-host?
Yeah.
Please wait.
Okay. Yes.
Panitia, can you help me? Bisa dijadikan co-host untuk yang Hong Kong, Mr. William, Cheung Chun Ying William.
Yes, I'm here.
Host, please. Tolong dijadikan co-host beliau ya.
And can you do you have the PowerPoint?
Bisa nggak?
Okay, we can hear Mr. Chung. Yeah.
Can you let me to be the co-host so that I can share my PowerPoint and share my screen?
I really want to help you, but the host from our university in a little bit far from here. Maybe he not monitor about ours.
Your PowerPoint has shared, Mr. Chung.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I cannot move my co-host to you
Okay.
because the host from our university
Okay.
and he is not standby to do. Sorry.
It's okay.
You want to share your PowerPoint by my WhatsApp?
No.
Is it okay?
Sure. Mr. William,
Yes.
we prepare your PowerPoint now, but maybe a few minutes.
Okay.
So please speak for us.
Okay, thank you. Hello. Yes. Oh, yes, very good. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, everyone. Okay, so turn back to the first slide. Okay, everyone. So turn back to the first slide. Okay, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Okay. Thank you for your invitation that I can share a little bit about the Hong Kong situation and the Hong Kong Scouting to all of you. So good morning, brothers and sisters Scouts. Well, thank you very much. So my name is William. I'm the Deputy Program Commissioner in the Scout Association of Hong Kong. And today, I'd like to share a little bit about our Scout Health Guard program during the COVID-19 since last year. For myself, I am a teacher. I am now a secondary school teacher, and for myself in the voluntary position in the scouting is I'm the Deputy Program Commissioner. So that last year, when the COVID-19 comes to Hong Kong and in fact all over the world, we'll start to think of how to continue our scouting through the internet, and also how to protect our scout members and also the community. So in 2020 February, we start to launch the Scout Health Guard project. And in this project, many scouts, all scouts in Hong Kong participated in this project. It includes some community service and also some online assessment and online meetings among the scout members. So let me share with you about the project and some photos for all of you. Okay, next, please. Yes, as all of you know, in Scouting, we always do some good work in order to create a better world. And when the COVID-19 comes, I think many of us are quite panicked and also don't know what to do. And yes, the PowerPoint. It's okay. Yes, and we will when we design the health guard, some principles like the messengers of peace and also the scouts for SDGs and also all kinds of some positive message to be including the Better World Framework. So in this photo, you can see that when we start launching the Health Guard program, we start to prepare some hand sanitizers and a face mask to the needy. And our leaders, we're wearing the face mask and we do some to prepare the hand sanitizers and face masks to those who are in need. Because at that time, like in Hong Kong, many elders and some needy people cannot have enough face masks and hand sanitizers. So we prepare for them. Next. And after we prepare some of the this kind of materials, we prepare and to visit the elderly home so that the community, all the people in Hong Kong be more safe and to get this kind of materials to protect themselves and to prevent the diseases. And this is the most important thing is how our scouts can do something to the community. Next. Yes, and we connect with some youth partners with not only to do the good task and projects by ourselves, not only the Scout Association, but also we connect with some youth partners in the community to support all the members and the public in the community. So you can see we've invited some of the young people and the young leaders and also the parents to show our support to the Hong Kong community. Okay, next. And this is quite a special task for us because in Hong Kong, the government arranged and launched a mobile app called Stay Home Safe mobile app. Because at that time, many people from all over the world may visit Hong Kong and to come back to Hong Kong after traveling. But in order to protect themselves and protect the community, the government arranged the Stay Home Safe mobile app and also to set up some quarantine wristbands to identify those people who just arrived Hong Kong for just a few days and up to 14 days. And within those 14 days, they have to stay home and to keep up to report to the government and share with us about their health conditions and see any symptoms of COVID-19. And those quarantine wristbands will be given to those people who just come back to Hong Kong and they have to stay home using the app to report their health conditions. So this is a very special task for us to prepare some quarantine wristbands and to connect with the mobile app with the special code and to distribute to those people. And also we have some service in the quarantine campsite to support those who have to stay in the quarantine camp. So this is quite a special mission and special task for Scouting. Okay, next. Yes, And for our Scout members, we also launched some health guard messages in our Scout magazine and also in the social media platforms to share our messages, to the health messages to our youth members and also to their parents and to the public. So we prepared some funny videos and also useful materials and post in the social media so that everybody in the community and also in the scouting can view the messages and to spread out the good messages to the others. Okay, next. And we also to launch a Scout online meetings and assessment to stay connected, to let our Scout members to stay connected with all others. Aged from 5 years old to 26 years old, and also for the leaders, we also have some different online programs so they can get connected with each others. And some of the assessments contents and also revised so that they can stay home and to do some Scout assessments and to achieve the badges. Okay, next. And if you want to know more, you can come to visit our website about the Health Guard website. And however, this is only in Cantonese, so you may not be able to read the read the Chinese, but you can see from those photos and videos and some of the drawings from the young people. And if you want to know more, you can send an email to me, and I'm happy to keep connected with all of you. And thank you very much that I can share my experience and the Hong Kong Scouting experience to the friends of Indonesia. Thank you very much. Okay, so I now pass the time to the host. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. William, for your presentation. Okay, we will continue to the next guest speaker from Bhutan, Mr. Tasi Wangchuk. Are you ready in the Zoom meeting, Mr. Tasi? Mr. Tasi? Okay. Okay, this is Mr. Tasi, and this is his biography. His place of birth, Ruense. Is this right pronunciation, Mr. Tasi? Okay. Address, Thimphu, Bhutan. Position in Scouting, National Training Commissioner. Okay, Mr. Tasi, now this is your time for this presentation. Okay. Beliau Mas.
Mr. Tasi, this is your time.
I cannot hear.
We hear your voice.
Oh yeah, now yes. So it was muted earlier. Hello, everyone. Hello. On the outset, bravo to Brother William for your impressive presentation on the COVID interventions by the Hong Kong Scout Association. It's really impressive. And to begin with, respected Chief Commissioner, the President, the Chief Commissioner, and all the commissioners and Scout leaders and Scouts of Gerakan Pramuka Indonesia. And I would like to, like Brother William, I would like to take you briefly through some of the activities that we do to counter COVID disruption in our country. So as far as scouting in Bhutan is concerned, we always feel, next. We say is a vision of our king. We have our king as the patron, and as the patron of the association, he himself has intervened into revitalizing so many of the scouting programs, and now our scouting program is better strengthened, and we are very proud to report here that Bhutan Scout Association is growing gradually. Next. That is not so clear, but then this was to show the statistics of Bhutan Scout Association. As of today, we have some 203 adult leaders, 10 adult leaders, and 74,500 scouts. Next. Next. Can we go next? Well, regarding the scouting programs that we conduct, well, the COVID has really disrupted and it has made us very inconvenient to conduct our scouting programs. But then as an organization, as a national scout organization for the youth, we could not stay idle. So though, even if the face-to-face was not possible, we have conducted several online programs, like we had capacity building workshop for the CVS scouts. We had online Campuri as well as Jamboree for the scouts. In Bhutan, scouts are of 5 categories. For classes, we have categorized it according to the classes. So we have Cheche, then Chung, which is Cup, then Nashen, then we have Rovers, and in the communities, we have CVS. So we have conducted several of the, we have also had a globalizing messenger of peace network for the Rovers. Next. And in the face of the COVID-19, scouts all stepped up and volunteered to do several volunteer works, such as reaching out ration to the old people and feeding the dogs, advocating people how to maintain social distance, use the face masks correctly, ensure that like Brother William talked about stay home app, mobile app. Bhutan also developed a mobile app which is called Route Trace, which is to trace the movement of people, and this has been very helpful in tracing the movement of the people, and scouts were very much involved in advocating the existence of the app and the uses of the app as well. Sorry. Next. And on the advocacy, we had several, and some of them we had face-to-face as well as online. The picture below that you see is in the rural areas, whereas one on the left is a sample of online material that we have created. Next. So again, even on the topics were same for advocacy as well, on the use of masks, keeping the distance, and washing their hands. And one very important project that Bhutan Scout carried out towards helping the community is community learning project, whereby Scouts went into the villages where when the schools were under lockdown, they helped the community children learn the classroom, the lessons they are supposed to learn in the classroom. And in a way, it has helped to bridge the gap of absence of the children from the classes. And it was also recognized by UNICEF as one of the most engaging activity of Bhutan Scout Association. Next. And one important thing is, as Scouts, we believe recognition is desire, human desire, and towards this, we felt, okay, starting from the Bhutan is today very safe. We have 0 case of COVID-19 because we have a leadership in our king as the foremost frontliner. And Scouts took a moment from our busy schedule to thank those frontliners. We have armed forces, we have community volunteers, we have Scout volunteers, we have this, we have a charity, is a Guardian of Peace program we have Desungs, and we have so many frontliners, even community volunteers. So we took our time to thank them. Thank you. And I hope that's very important to thank them. Next. And well, we full of program for our youth. We have also not forgotten that adults in Scouting are one critical component of Scouting program. So therefore, we have conducted several adults in Scouting capacity building programs with the help of our sister NSOs and the APR and the WASM office. One significant of all is the recently completed CLT. We have conducted course for leader trainer online, and it was a success, and we are very proud of it. Next, I think that's we have within the given time frame. And if you wish to know more, you can always contact us or browse through our websites. And once again, from the patron, on behalf of the patron, who is our king, the Chief Commissioner, and everyone at BSA, I would like to thank Indonesia Scout for the opportunity extended to Bhutan Scout Association to share some of things that we were able to do. And with this, we wish you all a happy Scouting and stay safe. Presentation that's other.
Okay, Mr. Tasi, thank you for your presentation. Okay, we will continue to the next guest speaker from Malaysia, Mr. Muhammad Fadli Siddiq. Are you ready in the Zoom meeting, Mr. Muhammad Fadli Siddiq? Mr. Fadli? Do you hear me?
Hello.
Good. Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me, doctor?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Is clear? Right. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I got problem. Okay.
Okay. This is Mr. Muhammad Fadli Siddiq biography. Name Muhammad Fadli Siddiq. Place and date of birth Terengganu in 1st May in 1971. 71. Sorry. Address Lot 19027 Taman Perumahan Gong Badak 621 300 Kuala Nerus, Terengganu, Malaysia. Position now in Scouting, Terengganu State Training Commissioner in Malaysia. Okay. Okay. Mr. Muhammad Fadli Siddiq, this is your time for your presentation.
Thank you, Dr. Tina. Is clear my voice?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Salam pengakaf. Salam pramuka to all brothers and sisters. Good morning to all of you. Distinguished hosting from the University of Lampung. Professor Dr. Iwan Supri Badua, Dr. Hajah Baina Sari Dewi, and then the President of the University of Lampung, Professor Dr. Karamani, is correct? Okay. And then to my dear speakers, thank you very much to the organizer for inviting me in this webinar to sharing about the Terengganu Scouts activities during the pandemic COVID-19. Before I go to the slide, I have friends also in Lampung, Mr. Ferry and Mr. Puji Sukocho. We are same petrol in course leader trainers in Singapore last 2019. How are you, brother Puji and brother Ferry? So once again, thank you very much to the organizer for inviting me in the webinar, especially to Kak Dewi, Dr. Hajah Baina. Last week I got a call from Kak Dewi and informed about this program. So thanks again for inviting me to share about the Terengganu Scouts activity during the pandemic COVID-19. So operator, can we go to the next slide? So I will share to all of you about the activities during the pandemic in Terengganu. Before this, this about I will share Basically, in Malaysia, we have 5 sections for scouts. First, we have a Cub Scout section, 10 to 12 years old, and then we have a Junior Scout section, 13 to 15 years old, and Senior Scout section, 16 to 17 years old, and then we have the Rover Scout section, 70.5 years until 35 years old, and then we have also a Scout Leader section above 35 years old. So we know that during the pandemic COVID-19 last 2 years, 2020, we have a very difficulty to implement the program, even due to COVID-19. But we have strategies or method to sure that all activities in Terengganu, especially, we can implement for scouts and for leaders. So almost same I think in the all place. Like in Terengganu, during the COVID-19 pandemic, all activities throughout the country not allowed to be conducted face-to-face, even formal or non-formal. So we have other ways to make sure all activities can be implemented for scouts and for leaders. Like during the pandemic COVID-19 in Terengganu, all scouts troops in Terengganu, we create a special Facebook, WhatsApp, and then Telegram groups to get connected with the scouts as regard to the section to the various scout proficiency badges schemes, because even the pandemic COVID, we still plan the activities, and for boys and girl scouts, they must follow the scheme, badges scheme. So we create WhatsApp and Telegrams too easy for the leaders to share the modules, to share the assignment to the boys and girls scouts. And then for the leaders, we have also e-learning portal, especially for the leaders to join the wood badge process. But until now, we have only the induction course. That means the leaders can join the wood badge with the online platform. Because in Malaysia, we have a steps to leaders to get the wood badge. So we have an induction course, part 1 course, part 2, and then part 3. So now, even the COVID-19, we cannot conduct a course face-to-face. So we have alternative to leaders to follow the scheme wood badge course by the e-learning portal. Okay, and then I will share to you also, we have a lot of activities during the pandemic 19, but all the activities will made by online activities. All this we use the platform with the online activities, because we cannot face to face with the boys and girl scouts. So I've shared to you. So during the pandemic, we have done such as badges scheme, test or assessment for scouts and girls. We have a webinar on Scout Days, and then We have also programs special for Chief State Commissioner Award, Teen Scout standardization, and so we have Patrol Chief Horses, and then Peace Day celebration, and also we have a National Dialogue for Peace Awareness training online, and then National Earth Tribe workshop online, and then for rovers, especially for rovers, we have a National SWA online discovery workshop, and then a special program, Prophet Muhammad celebration online, Wuskaf Day celebration, and Wood Badges online courses, special course for the leaders. And then we also arrange program Safe for Harm for our leaders. And in this month also special program in Scout Malaysia. We have a Malaysia Scout Day webinar. Start for this, we have celebration for Malaysia Day until 1st to end of this month, September. And then also we have Scout meeting. So these activities, because due to the pandemic COVID-19, we arrange this with the online meeting, because we cannot face to face or meet our girl and scouts and boys also in the school or any place. Okay. So so we use the platform to communicate with the scouts and leaders. And in Terengganu, we have a famous media, social media. We use all the technology during the pandemic COVID-19, like Zoom or Google meeting, as like Pramuka also doing this today, use Zoom meeting, and then we use the Facebook Live when we have the programs or event for scouts and leaders. We direct share with the Facebook Live, and then we also use the StreamYard also, and then the video recording is especially for the scouts when they want to send their assignments or their work to the leaders. They use the video, and then they send to the Telegram or the WhatsApp groups for the assessment what they have done. And then we have also the website portal. Okay, we have also a website portal, special for the leaders when they want to join the Woodbed course. And then we also have a Google form from the Google Drive, and then also we have YouTube. So those are famous media that we use especially in Terengganu and also in Malaysia for connecting with the scouts and the leaders due to the pandemic COVID-19. So now I will share to all of you the picture on the activities during the pandemic COVID-19 in Terengganu. So we use Google Meet for meeting, and then some program also, like the picture, like when we see operator, can you show operator, can you share can you backslide, operator? Operator? Okay, thank you. So in this picture, we use all the technology, like we use the StreamYard, and then when we have a meeting, we use the Zoom or Google Meet platform, and then also when we have the program, we share with the YouTube channel, so everybody can follow our programs, special program for scouts and the leaders. Next, operator, next slide, please. So this picture is I'm sharing to you is for scouts. So all scouts now, they must do the activities at home, because until now school in Malaysia still closed, so they must do the activities at home. Okay, they must record the video and then communicate with leader by the Telegram or WhatsApp, and then if leaders want to meeting online or real time with the scouts, they must arrange by the Google Meet meeting, like I'm sharing to you. So this is the platform we use during the pandemic COVID-19. So also the scouts also, when they have finished or complete their assignment or tasks that they got from the leaders, they must send the assignment by Google form in the Google Drive, and then like this they record the video and then they send to the leaders for the assessment. Because even pandemic COVID-19, our program is still run, and the scouts must follow the badge scheme. So this is way and the medium that we use in Terengganu, especially how we manage the program, even the pandemic COVID-19. It is, we know it is very difficult, very hard to implement this program. Better when we can conduct courses or activities by face-to-face, but even the COVID-19, only we use the social media, and then by the technology in the internet, so we can make sure our program is still in progress and benefit for the scouts and leaders. So I think that's all for my presentation, and once again I hope that what I'm sharing this session is useful for the Pramuka and the scouts in Indonesia. So thanks again because inviting me in this webinar. So thank you very much. I'm back again to the Dr. Tina. Thank you very much.
Thank you for Mr. Muhammad Kalisini for your presentation. It's very nice and interesting. Okay. For the next speaker, we invite a smart and beautiful woman, Kamabicap Kota Bandar Lampung, Kak Eva Dwiana. Oke, nama lengkap beliau Raja Eva Dwiana, nama panggilan Bunda Eva, tempat tanggal lahir Tanjung Karang 25 April 1970, agama Islam, alamat Jalan Cutnya di nomor 74, LK 2, RT 10, Kelurahan Palapa, Kecamatan Tanjung Karang Pusat, Bandar Lampung. Moto, kerja keras, sabar, ikhlas, dan pasrah. Satu, anggota Mabicap Gerakan Pramuka Kota Bandar Lampung tahun 2010 sampai 2015. 2. Ketua Kuarcap Gerakan Pramuka Kota Bandar Lampung tahun 2016 sampai 2021. 3. Ketua Mabicap Gerakan Pramuka Kota Bandar Lampung tahun 2021 sampai 2026. Oke, Bunda Eva. It's your time.
Ya, terima kasih Ibu. Terima kasih. Salam sehat selalu buat kita semuanya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sehat buat kita semua. Salam sejahtera buat kita semua. Tapi pun yang terhormat Ketua Kuarti Nasional Gerakan Pramuka yang diwakili oleh Ketua 2 Kak Supriyadi, yang terhormat Ketua Pusdiklat Kuarti Nasional Gerakan Pramuka, yang terhormat Ketua Kuarda Gerakan Pramuka Lampung, yang terhormat Kak Mabikus Universitas Lampung, dan juga yang terhormat anggota kepaduan dari anak negara sahabat, yang terhormat para pembina gugus depan dan gugus pramuka Universitas Lampung, yang terhormat webinar pramuka yang berbahagia, dan juga yang terhormat guest speaker dari negara-negara. Di sini ada negara Bhutan, Mr. Tashi Waksu, yang terhormat juga dari negara Hong Kong, Mr. Chung Chuan Ying William, yang terhormat juga dari negara Singapura, Mr. Antong S. Rahmat, dari negara Malaysia, Mr. Muhammad Fadli Sidik, dan juga dari negara India, Mr. Robert Patrick Uparson. Alhamdulillah, puji syukur kepada SWT, mudah-mudahan kita dilimpahkan keberkahan selalu untuk kita dengan acara virtual pada acara webinar Pramuka Nasional yang diselenggarakan oleh Gerakan Pramuka Universitas Lampung. Juga salam salawat, teriring salam senantiasa kita curahkan kepada junjungan Nabi Muhammad SAW, kepada keluarga beserta para sahabat yang kita nantikan syafaat yaumil akhir, amin ya rabbal alamin. Kakak-kakak dan adik-adik yang saya banggakan, selaku Kamar Bijak Gerakan Pramuka Kota Bandar Lampung, saya mengucapkan selamat atas menyelenggarakan webinar pramuka yang merupakan rangkaian acara Lokabina karena Adipuna tingkat nasional dengan mengambil tema mewujudkan pramuka 3P, pioner, penggagas, dan penggerak dalam memanfaatkan teknologi dan informasi di masa pandemi COVID-19. Semoga kegiatan kita yang dilaksanakan dapat bermanfaat bagi gerakan pramuka di Kota Bandar Lampung, Provinsi Lampung, khususnya di seluruh Nusantara. Dan kita semua berharap bahwa pramuka bisa membantu masyarakat. Saat ini gerakan pramuka yang ada di Indonesia menjadi salah satu tonggak harapan bangsa dalam misi pembangunan negara Indonesia. Gerakan pramuka memiliki peran penting dalam mewujudkan generasi yang tangguh, berbudi luhur dengan mengedepankan semangat persatuan dan kesatuan serta mencintai tanah air di setiap kegiatan. Melalui kegiatan pramuka diharapkan dapat terbentuk manusia yang berkepribadian, memiliki mental dan moral yang baik, tingkat kecerdasan tinggi, tampil serta menjadi patriot pembangunan dan berkat persatuan bangsa. Hal ini tentu menjadi tantangan gerakan pramuka untuk dapat mewujudkan cita-cita bangsa. Kakak-kakak dan adik-adik yang saya banggakan, tema yang diangkat dalam webinar ini diharapkan menjadi momentum menggiat bagi kita bersama, bahwa anggota gerakan pramuka harus menjadi pemarkasa perubahan, menjadi penggagas dalam melakukan pembaharuan, dan harus menjadi penggerak dalam perbuatan kebaikan. Gerakan pramuka sebagai wadah pendidikan karakter kaum muda dan calon pemimpin masa depan bangsa saat ini dituntut untuk dapat mengikuti perkembangan zaman dan mampu menangkap benar-benar kebebasan berkomunikasi pada era komunikasi digital. Pada era ini pramuka tidak hanya dituntut untuk mengamalkan dasar dharma dalam kehidupan sehari-hari, namun juga menjadi agen kebaikan yang aktif dalam menyampaikan pesan-pesan positif melalui media sosial. Dengan demikian menjadi sosok pramuka yang bertanggung jawab dapat dipercaya dengan tidak memperluas berita bohong atau hoax di tengah masyarakat. Kakak-kakak dan adik-adik yang saya banggakan, pergerakan Pramuka bukan hanya tentang latihan baris berbaris, pendirikan tenda, maupun buat tali simpul atau keterampilan lainnya. Tapi Pramuka juga harus dapat menjadi contoh dan teladan dari penggunaan teknologi yang positif, produktif di tengah keadaan pandemi COVID-19. Pandemi COVID-19 yang melanda dunia, khususnya di Indonesia, diharapkan menurun semangat anggota gerakan Pramuka dalam berkarya. Pramuka harus mampu beradaptasi dengan perkembangan teknologi sehingga ekstensi gerakan Pramuka tak dapat dirasakan. Pramuka juga berperan sebagai duta perubahan perilaku dan sikap mental dalam melakukan sosialisasi kebiasaan seperti 5M, memakai masker, mencuci tangan, menjaga jarak, membatasi mobilitas, dan juga menjauhi kerumunan, serta bekerja sama dengan Satgas COVID-19 di daerahnya masing-masing. Di tengah dinamika masyarakat yang terus berkembang, anggota gerakan Pramuka harus dapat menghadapi tantangan perubahan, khususnya perubahan kebiasaan di tengah pandemi COVID-19. Kita semua harus sadar bahwa saat ini mobilitas kita sudah harus dibatasi. Seharusnya seminar ini dapat juga dilaksanakan secara tatap muka, namun sekarang harus dilakukan secara virtual. Hal ini menunjukkan bahwa inovasi gerakan Pramuka harus terus dilakukan mengikuti perkembangan zaman. Gerakan Pramuka harus mampu mengambil peluang dan mengimplementasikan sumber daya manusia, khususnya dalam hal pemanfaatan teknologi dan informasi pada masa perjalanan pandemi COVID-19 di tengah terbatasan mobilitas anggota gerakan Pramuka. Maka Pramuka memiliki waktu lebih banyak untuk berkarya meskipun di rumah saja. Anggota gerakan Pramuka harus lebih kreatif dalam menghasilkan inovasi yang dapat dipelajari dari rumah dan tetap bertukar pikiran dengan sesama anggota Pramuka melalui jaringan media sosial. Tentunya ini menjadi peluang yang harus dimanfaatkan secara maksimal bagi seluruh anggota gerakan Pramuka. Pramuka harus tetap produktif di masa pandemi, di mana kegiatan harus lebih dilakukan di dalam rumah saja. Aktivitas di rumah tidak akan membosankan jika diisi dengan kegiatan bermanfaat. COVID-19 tidak membuat kita tertidur. COVID-19 tidak membuat kita berhenti beraktivitas. Kita tetap beraktivitas dengan kegiatan yang bermanfaat, tetap berpedoman pada protokol kesehatan. Lokabina karena adibina yang diselenggarakan oleh Pramuka Universitas Lampung juga menjadi sarana pembelajaran bagi anggota gerakan Pramuka se-Indonesia. Kegiatan ini menjadi bahan evaluasi para pembina atas latihan yang telah dilakukan oleh peserta didik selama berlatih di rumah. Hal ini membuktikan bahwa pandemik yang melanda tidak membatasi peserta didik untuk tidak bisa meraih prestasi. Harapan kegiatan ini serupa dapat dilakukan oleh semua gugus depan lainnya. Pramuka harus menjadi organisasi tetap eksis di tengah keadaan pandemik, sesuai dengan lambang dari gerakan Pramuka, yaitu tunas kelapa. Anggota gerakan Pramuka diharapkan memiliki jati diri yang kuat dan tidak mudah tergoyahkan. Terus melakukan inovasi serta kegiatan yang tidak hanya diberikan manfaat bagi diri sendiri, tapi juga bagi masyarakat serta negara. Demikian pula tumbuhnya anggota gerakan Pramuka diharapkan bisa seperti tumbuh tunas kelapa yang lurus ke atas mengejar mimpi dan cita-cita gerakan Pramuka Indonesia. Demikian yang dapat saya sampaikan. Semoga Pramuka Indonesia dapat terus berprestasi, menunjukkan bukti tiada henti terhadap negeri dan prestasi kita semua, dan juga Kak Eva mengucapkan terima kasih kepada kakak-kakak, dan mudah-mudahan kita semua dalam masa pandemi ini tetap bisa memberikan yang terbaik buat semua masyarakat, semua orang, bagi negara dan juga daerah yang kita cintai ini. Terima kasih banyak, mohon maaf lahir batin, kalau ada salah-salah kata. Salam Pramuka, jaya selalu buat kita semuanya. Mudah-mudahan yang terbaik dari Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala di masa pandemi ini akan kita lakukan juga motivasi pada seluruh masyarakat bahwa walaupun masa pandemi kita terus bisa berkreatif, bisa memberikan yang terbaik buat orang lain. Itu saja, kesempurnaan adalah milik Allah, bila kami berdapat. Allahumma barik. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih Bunda Eva atas presentasinya yang luar biasa. Sangat bermanfaat. Okay, we will continue to the next guest speaker. Okay. We will continue for the next guest speaker from India, Mr. Robert Bendik Uparson Nongneng. Okay. It's ready now. And this is Mr. Robert biography. The date of birth, 1st June in 1997. Place of birth, Shillong, Meghalaya, India. Address, Maulai, Shillong, Meghalaya, India. Years in scouting, 13 years. Qualification in scouting, Rajya Puraskar Award. In scouting and refereeing. Venture Reader, Himalayan World Page, and District Training Commissioner, and member of the State Training Team of Meghalaya. Position in Sporting, District Training Commissioner, and member of Meghalaya State Training Team. Okay, Mr. Robert, now this is your time for presentation. Sorry, Mr. Robert, I cannot hear your voice. Okay. Are you ready, Mr. Robert? I can hear, but very small.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Am I audible? Hello.
Hello. Yes, Mr. Robert.
Am I audible?
Yeah. It's good.
Hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Robert Bendik from India. And first of all, I like to thank God for giving me good health to be with you today. And also I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me to be a guest speaker for this program today. I would like to share with you the activities of Scouts in India during COVID-19 pandemic. But since time was limited, I could not commit enough pictures or the report from the whole of India. So I'll just be using whatever bit of Meghalaya is and has done up till now. Can you share the slide? Let's go to the next slide, please. Okay. In India, we've been doing the COVID-19 pandemic activities as June the 4th. This is where we try to give our helping hand to the needy and also those who cannot afford masks or sanitizers by giving them and distributing masks and sanitizers, and also as seen in this photo, our state Meghalaya has donated and built and made hand wash tanks that we can wash your hands in there. Next slide, please. So the Bharat Scouts and Guides have been doing the SDGs, that is the Sustainable Development Goals, along with keeping peace, and the other projects of scouting as well as guiding, because we have in India we are doing activities alongside not only scouts but also alongside the guides. Give next slide, please. The Meghalaya Scouts and Guides have also celebrated the Foundation Day, and the theme of the Foundation Day, which was given was Meghalaya Scouts and Guides fights COVID-19. During the Foundation Day, we are doing many activities regarding COVID-19, and we've been cooperating with the state utility and also the different groups and the scouts and guides from different schools in the state to help and to bring awareness in the times of the COVID-19 pandemic. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. As you can see here in the slide, the Bharat Scouts and Guides have been doing the project Mask Bag. That means during this COVID-19, we've been donating and contributing to the making and distributing of masks in different areas, different regions of the state as well as the country. And these mask bags we've distributed a total number of 20,000 masks in the year 2020 and 2021. Thank you. Next slide, please. These are some of the activities done on the team Bharat Scouts and Guides COVID-19. Here, the Western Champions District from Meghalaya celebrated the 151st birth anniversary of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, and from the 2nd October to 9th October 2020. Several programs were conducted, much such as cleaning drive, drawing and competition that was done by the Scouts and Guides, right from the Cubs, Scouts and Guides, Rangers, and also the youth of the state. And since the COVID-19 started, we've have not been able to enroll or to invest new scouts and guides in the state as well as in the country. Since in West Asia it is offline, not online. So this is the first investiture that was held by the SOS Children's Village in Ripoy district, where 7 guides were invested here during this investiture ceremony. Thank you. Next slide, please. As I have said, we, the state of Meghalaya, have the state youth committee, and this recently introduced a project called We for You, which they are helping the needy in different areas of the Shillong city, where they distribute clothes, shoes, blankets, masks, sanitizers, and extra that are needed for the surviving and survival of the people in the state. Next slide, please. These are the photos taken during the project. Next slide, please. Mark the 70th annual completion day on the year 2020. The Meghalaya Bangla Scouts and Guides had organized an awareness program on the theme Meghalaya Bangla Scouts and Guides fights COVID-19, which was held from the 3rd to the 7th of November 2020. Several programs like March, Flash Mob, and Street Play was organized in both rural and urban areas like Bazaars and Million, which were performed by rovers and rangers. Here, because in the state as well as in the country, people have not yet understand the pandemic, and so the Parallel Scouts and Guides with the theme of it as Parallel Scouts and Guides COVID-19, they introduced and done several programs to bring awareness to the people of the state, like March, which was started from the state headquarters to Bazaar, and then we've done flash mob and also the street play to bring awareness about COVID-19 and how we should do to survive this virus. Next slide, please. These are the pictures during the March and street play. Next slide, please.
Next slide, please.
Since COVID-19 started, we've been doing a lot of online virtual meet, Zoom as well as the Google Meet. So this is the third online EALP for the Scout Wing that was held on 24th November 2020 through Zoom. During the first three Idol EALP Scout was included as staff. Two Scoutmasters, Mr. Julius Lingdot, DTC, Scout West Judges, and Mrs. Sylvester in the DCS, West Judges attended the post. Altogether, there were a number of 45 participants in the post, and this post was a success, and now we have increased the number of pre-LD Scoutmaster in the country support. Thank you.
Mohon dimatiin. Ya, hidupin Bang. Iya Bang. Iya Bang.
This is the video, a short video of how the fathers of students in the COVID-19 pandemic.
There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Well, send them your heart so they know that someone cares, and their life will be stronger and free. As God has shown us by turning stone to bread. And so we all must lend a helping hand. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our lives. It's true, we make a better day, just you and me. When you're down and out, and there seems no hope at all.
Hello. Next slide. Yes. The Meghalaya Bharat Scouts and Guides has celebrated the Founders Day and the World Thinking Day. And hello, am I audible? Hello.
I can hear your voice.
So the Meghalaya Bharat
Sorry, I cannot hear your voice. Very small.
Hello.
Mr. Robert.
Hello. Once again, yes, ma'am. Once again, I would like to thank the organizers for this webinar, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to be a guest speaker. As you may have seen that maybe I'm the youngest of all the guest speakers today, and this is a very proud moment for me to be one of the guest speakers in this webinar, as Dr. Madam Devi has contacted me and just invited me to be a guest speaker for this webinar, and so I'd like to thank her for this opportunity. Also, I wish the Scouts of Indonesia very happy Scouting. I hope that you will always have good health, and may God be with you. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you. And hello. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you, and very much proceed. I hope I got that right. I got that right. Thank you.
Thank you. Greeting to everyone, organizer, distinguished guests, commissioners, leaders, and adik-adik sekalian. Salam Pramuka. Can you hear me? Terima kasih atas jemputan. Thank you to the organizing committee inviting me to share about Singapore Scouting during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's a great pleasure to be invited to the webinar LKA 2021. Let's begin. How did COVID-19 impact the Singapore Scouting? Next slide, please. So these are the challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic. No face-to-face on-site unit meeting, no face-to-face on-site area or national program or event or any activities. We also cannot have the no area or national camp or jamboree or international events or invited overseas scouts to attend our meetings or events. There's also does not allow any CCA in schools, according to the Ministry of Education guidelines on the safety measure control. And we also cannot have the membership drive or booth in schools or community to promote scouting or to perform mass scouting recruitment. Our National Youth Program Scheme, all the different award schemes need to be adjusted so that we can organize in the online methods, including the Progressive Best Scheme, all the way to the President Scout Award, various highest award in different sections, and all the others affiliated proficiency badges scheme. At the same time, in our leader trainings, on the lead group badge training scheme, we also need to adjust it as we cannot have the face-to-face training or camp. And some of our fund-raising projects like job weeks, donation draw have to cancel because we cannot do it physically. And one of our key events, our community joint projects, and we joint venture with some of our local community center to have some event like our community camp have to be cancelled as well. So we have to adapt to the COVID-19 and also the new norm. So how do we achieve it? Please go to the next slide. How we achieve and cope with the adjusted COVID-19 pandemic. Next slide. So during the COVID-19 pandemic and also the new norm, we have to adapt all the different technology or different approach so that our scouting able to continue as quote-unquote normal in a typical situation. So most of our events or meetings or activity training, we have to do it online using the various technology in the market like Google Meet, Zoom, Google Classroom, some of the others, Game Quiz, Kahoot, Slido, and many more that actually help us to facilitate the online session for our youth as well as for our leaders. And to the face-to-face, in the more open up in the more comfortable zone, we still have to strictly comply to the MOE social distancing measure, which we can do the on-site or the outdoor activity, but must be in a small group of 2 to 5, and importantly, have to be mask on. We have to wear the mask during the face-to-face activity. And even though there is a small group, we have to divide it in a smaller group so that we cannot intermingle together. So small group of 2 to 5, Metro A, and Metro B, another 2 to 5, but Metro A and Metro B should not be interact and mingle around during the event. So that will be minimizing the COVID-19 spread when we do the face-to-face meeting. And we also have to still communicate to all our youth and sales leaders. So we will perform communication via all the important or various social media platforms like Telegrams, like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, webpage, our official webpage from the Singapore Scout Association. So we have to keep our Scouts, youth or leaders informed all our newly activity, newly control, newly measures, etc. So that will keep all our youth and leader in the connection, so that they will not be feel alone and isolated at home, as we all cannot meet face to face during this difficult situation. And the most important thing is that all the units, whether the school units or the open or community units, they have a great support from the area team. The area team give a lot of good support via online to facilitate to help the units, the schools or open units to organize various unit meetings, various online youth programs, including the Better World Framework, the SDG, and etc. all from the World Initiative. We also start off with the online fundraising. We call it the Scouting is Forward, where the scouts or the public can request for certain jobs that they need to perform. And once the scout or the group perform the task, the donors will pledge and provide some donation to the Scout Association. Last but not least, we also have organized the online leader training, because the leader cannot be left out. They need to be trained. The new leaders have to be trained. So we have to continue our leader training scheme by online for our Wood Bash courses, as well as the WB3 and WB4, which is equivalent to the course for assistant leader trainer as well as course for leader trainer. Those are the training we have to continue to facilitate online through various kind of online assignment, to Google Classroom, and etc. That will help us to continue the training to our leaders, so that they will be equipped with the online techniques or methods, as well as the understanding of the scouting fundamentals, so that they can able to effectively run the unit meeting via online as well. Next, please. These are the various activities we did in the year of 2020. We have this one called the Edgy Scout Camp, where we initiated the public as well as the Scout youth as a leader to write some encouraging statement to support our frontlines medical staff, where they are doing a lot of good job in the pandemic period. With support from our Singapore President, she will be great help to support us to facilitate these events. And you can see the results of the Scouting is Forward. This is our online fundraising projects. We have various scouting from home programs where they can do a lot of learning. We give the assignment to the youth. You will perform the assignment at home themselves, and they have to provide some log, writing some of the report to online submission, as well as they can do some of the video recording. For example, they do the how to do cooking at home, so the parent will help to do the video recording for their kids, and how to present and prepare the food and cook the food. Those are the records we will share with the rest during the Scouting from Home programs. We also have the Scouting in the New Norm seminar for our leaders, so that we equip them how is the online able to facilitate all the new type of online Scouting programs. Next, please. These are the few national or area facilitated youth program. First one is the title as I strung the pioneering structure. In the normal case, we are doing the pioneering, a gigantic pioneering on-site physical. Since now we cannot do online program, since we cannot do the physical face-to-face program to build a pioneering bridge or watchtower, we are transformed into modeling, which means the youth will do a modeling structure, miniature modeling structure using the miniature bamboo stick or chopstick. Those are the tools that you can find at home to build a modeling bridge or watchtower. We also have the kind of collection programs where they can do the collection program, showcase what are the badges that we collected, what are the badges where they collected from, and what are the badges event, what are the significance, how they get the badges. That's sharing during the online program meetings for youth. And you can see other kind of online programs, start online, we have different various programs, ranging from all the way to the skill courses, mini camps at home, leave no trace, etc. So the whole years we have facilitated a lot of online programs for our youth, so that they can still continue to enjoy scouting, to work in scouting, and to learn a lot of things from scouting, even though the pandemic that we cannot face-to-face meeting. They still enjoy very much during the online program we facilitated. Next, please. So that's my last of my slide. Thank you for the opportunity given to me from the organizing committee for the great event today. Thank you very much. Back to you, Doctor.
Thank you so much for our moderator, Ms. Dina Yuniati, and of course, our speakers that have explained the great knowledge that we hope all of the participants and organizers will get a lot of benefit from our expertise.
Diucapkan terima kasih kepada Kak Tina Yuniarti atas panduannya, juga kepada kakak-kakak kompeten yang telah menyampaikan ilmu-ilmu yang begitu luar biasa. Dengan harapan semoga kita semua yang mendengarkan dapat mengaplikasikannya dalam kehidupan sehari-hari.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to inform you more that International Scout Seminar is the part of event Lokabina Karana Abiduna Virtual Edition 2021 that joined by all the participants of National Quarter, and our guest speakers come from 5 quarters. For your information, guys, International Scouts Seminar 2021 is supported by Lampung Province Quarter, by the Lampung City Quarter, Momo Makeup, Eating Bowl, CV, or Media Technology for Equipment and Service.
Kakak-kakak sekalian, tiba berkunjung acara seminar Pramuka Internasional yang merupakan rangkaian dari kegiatan Wakabuna Karya Adiguna edisi virtual tahun 2021 dan di mana dihadiri oleh seluruh peserta internasional dan guest speaker yang berasal dari 5 negara.
Before we close this agenda, let's take a picture together. Please turn on your camera. Okay, for the first slide. Smile, please. If you smile. First slide. 3, 2, 1. Next slide, please. Okay. Keep smiling. 3, 2, 1. For the next slide. Turn on your camera, please. 3, 2, 1. Shoot. Okay. For the next slide, please. 3. Okay, turn on your camera, please. 3, 2, 1. Shoot. Is there anyone? Okay. To the next slide. 3, 2, 1. Shoot. Okay. Go to the next slide. Is it enough? 3, 2, 1. Shoot. Okay, enough. Thank you so much for all of the participants. Welcome in Karya Adiguna Virtual Edition 2021. Thank you so much for joining this agenda. So, before we close this agenda, I want to say thank you so much for all of you guys. Lastly, let's close this agenda by reciting the Alhamdulillah together.
Terima kasih kepada seluruh narasumber yang telah berpartisipasi pada hari ini, moderator juga serta para peserta yang telah menyimak acara ini dari awal sampai akhir. Saya mohon atas jasa mewakili seluruh Pramuka Karya Adiguna yang bertugas mengucapkan terima kasih dan mohon maaf apabila terdapat salah kata dan perbuatan. Akhir kata saya Muhammad Kaidasa.
Feria, thank you.
Kami akhiri. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Pramuka.
Unmic Gus, unmic. Iya, saya. Padil yang ngirim sertif tercepat. Acara belum selesai keluar. Yuk foto bareng semua di sini. Kameranya biarin aja dulu, hidupin aja dulu. Hidupin aja. Nggak apa-apa nih.
Oh, biar ada fungsinya di depan. Kalau nggak ini yang ini matiin aja, yang itu ya.
Oh. Kamu foto Pak?
Ini lu undurin dulu bro.
Iya ini kan
belum ini loh.
Sisa lagi 65 orang lain.
Sini?
Ini baru tarik.
Sama tangan buat bagus.
Situ bro.
Ada gitu makanya ditumpuk di rumah semua. Yang masuk itu belum ada sertifikat tadi kan bilang mula.
Lihatlah dan bukalah.
Oh kameranya yang itu. Ya memang agak lambat masuk ke emailnya jadi harus di langsung belakang layar ramai. Oh iya. Kak Joni Widodo angkat tangan apa? Jarak mas. Soalnya kita pilih.
Masih ada berapa orang itu zoomnya?
Jarak kita mau.
Ayo ambil posisi.
Kok ramai
Yang cowok akan duduk di bawah.
Gua foto dulu. Gua foto, Pak. Foto kita, Pak. Ayo, geng, kita berdua foto, Pak. Ah. Lu jangan di atas, lu tinggi anjing. Boleh. Apa kakinya bandingin aja gini.